Hello there YouTube, it's Gojira Prime with another Transformers video review, and sticking with the theme of my last two videos, today we're going to be taking a look at another Transformers Energon figure, and that is Transformers Energon Omega Supreme. Now currently I have the figure in its vehicle modes, and yes, I did say vehicle modes because the figure actually splits apart into two to form two separate vehicles, as well as its robot mode. So I'll take you through the alternate modes first, and then we'll put him back together into his robot mode, and we'll do some size comparisons. Now, the first part of Omega Supreme I want to go through is this, which is his vehicle construction vehicle, well, a construction vehicle of some sort. I don't think he's actually inspired by any one particular vehicle, but you have what is like a train-like section at the front, this very futuristic cab design here, and then it's attached to this section here, which forms some sort of a crane arm as well, which can be moved up and down, and then also from side to side as well. So it has a decent range worth of motion. Now it has to be said, this isn't a bad looking thing. All in all, it's quite well detailed with some molded detail on it. If I just bring it up close, you've got this nice detailing up at the front, this nice big canopy section here. Some nice wheels at the front. You've got some medium-sized wheels here, some larger ones here, but then possibly the smallest wheels I have ever seen on a Transformers toy ever at the back, which is a little bit strange. You've got this whole nice crane section here with the Autobot logo, and then this all folds up nicely as well at the back here. So that's quite nice. And there's not a lot more to it really than that. But all in all, it's a nice sci-fi construction vehicle in a way. The second vehicle mode, and the mode which I actually enjoy the most out of this toy, is this absolutely brilliant looking space battleship, which, you know, to me just reminds me a lot of the space battleship Yamato from the anime TV series. I mean, it basically screams that, really, but it's this really cool space battleship. It does have rotating turrets. If I can find the button for them. There is a button here which will swing them around, or you can just do it yourself like that. And these three turrets here at the front will move. The turret pieces here do move. This is actually a set of firing missiles. But yeah, I mean, this is a really, really cool vehicle mode for me personally. I really, really enjoy this mode. It's maybe not very streamlined in a couple of places, but you know, that's neither here nor there. It's got some really nice molded details on it, especially on the conning tower. And then you have engine detailing here at the back. You can actually see, if this will focus again properly, you can actually see the engines hidden away there in the back, which is really, really cool. So I really, really like this. I would have actually preferred if they did the whole of the Omega Supreme figure, so he just turned into like a giant battleship like this. That would have been really, really cool, but for some reason they did him half battleship, half construction vehicle, which is a little bit strange. But yeah, this is my favorite vehicle mode, or favorite vehicle of the robot itself. Now, one thing with this Omega Supreme is he is a Headmaster as well, so his head does detach to form a robot, and the robot itself is actually this section of the tower here. This does come off, hopefully. He's putting up a fight. There we go. And this is There we go. This is Omega, I believe. Now, it's been a while since I've seen Energon, so I might be wrong in this, but I believe that this little robot is actually Omega, and then the rest of him was just like an extra body suit for him to wear and use. But this little guy here, if I can get this to focus, there we go. This is Omega. So he is actually a headmaster. I do that. It's not, massively detailed. There's a lot of molded detail in there, especially on the chest section. He's got the head is very reminiscent of G1 Omega Supreme, at least in my opinion. You can clearly see his hands there, and then he's got like a weapon on each hand as well. It's got an okay range of motion. It's got leg articulation. So it's not too bad. It's a nice little robot. And just as a size comparison, here he is next to Countdown from the Transformers Siege Omega Supreme. So, yeah, he's about the same size as a modern-day Micromaster. And then to transform him into his head mode, what you do is you simply just turn him around, flip down the legs, put the arms onto the side here, and then you just flip open this visor, and then you have Omega Supreme's face, which again is very G1-ish. So what I'll do now is I'll get the two vehicle modes transformed and combined, and then we'll take a look at this guy in his robot mode. Okay, so here we have Omega Supreme now combined with the two vehicles and the small robot to form the giant Omega Supreme robot. And this is quite a sizable toy, to say the least. You've got the Battleship, which forms his left-hand side, and then the construction vehicle, which forms his right-hand side, and then obviously we just stick the robot into the top here with the head. And he's a fairly big fella, to say the least. He's very well detailed in regard to molded detailing. There's a lot of different paint colors here that seem to like clash. You got blue on one side, yellow on another. But all in all, I really, really like this figure. It's one I initially wasn't really looking to get when I first got him about 8 years ago. But I started getting more and more Energon toys. And I decided eventually, if I could get my hands on this guy, I would get him. And I eventually tracked him down at TF Nation. He came with the box. I don't have the box anymore. I think I got this guy back then for about £40, which is a bargain really for this guy and a toy this size. I've seen him going on eBay for 3 times that amount now. So he, I really, really hit the, got a really good deal on him when I got him 8 years ago. But yeah, I absolutely love this guy. He's the biggest of my Energon toys by far. He looks really, really cool on a shelf. And yeah, I really, really enjoy it. I mean, just as a size comparison here, just to show you how big he is. Here he is next to Transformers Generations Jetfire, to bring that down a bit. So you can see he is much, much bigger than a standard leader class figure from the modern age. And if I just pause again for 1 second. Okay, so here he is. next to Transformers Command Class Skyfire. And you can see that this guy is even bigger than a Command Class figure from the modern age. So he really is quite a sizable figure. I can't remember what they called this particular scale of figure, but yeah, he's quite large. He's bigger than the Leader class. He's bigger than the Command class. The only thing that is bigger than this Omega Supreme is, of course, another Omega Supreme. So here we have Titan class Omega Supreme next to his Energon counterpart. And this is pretty much, the only scale that is going to dwarf the Omega Supreme from the Energon line. He's that big a figure in the line. So he's not small. He's quite a big figure at the end of the day. So just to get a bit up close with Omega Supreme, and just to take you down the figure, there's the head sculpt. If we can just, there we go. You've got that nice Autobot logo there on the side. And again, there's lots of nice molded detailings, paint apps. All in all, it's quite a nice figure. One thing I did forget to show was with the claw. What you can do is you can use this button here, and it will fire out the claw and bring the claw back in. So yeah, there is Transformers Energon Omega Supreme. Very nice figure in my opinion. If you are looking to collect the Energon line, this I think is one definitely to have. It was repainted towards the end of the line as Omega Sentinel, which was an all blue and white repaint, I believe, which was done as like a homage to the Guardian robots from the original G1 series. But yeah, if you can get this figure, if Energon, Armada, Cybertron are your thing, I think this is a figure definitely worth getting. It's nice, it's big, it's chunky, it's colorful. The robot mode's very nice. The battleship mode's very nice. The construction model's not my thing, but, there you go. You can't be pleased 100% with everything. The only issue is getting him at a decent price. Like I say, I've been finding this guy online for 3 times what I paid for him 8 years ago. So he is quite a pricey figure at the end of the day. But I think if it's one you can get, it is definitely worth getting. So I hope you've liked the video. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment below, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you very much.